What's up, my friend? Take a look. Here's the environment today. Got something cool to show you today from back in the past. Okay, since there's spyware all over the place today. It's like on all these wires. You see that park thing? That's where this kid was at in my dream last night, by the way, from behind me. And whenever I stand up here, I get a bird's eye view and a definite barometric pressure change of what's going on in these wires. But this is more important today. See now, all you guys that know it, since we know what this is called an amplifier. Since nobody wanted to leave a comment and tell me that was called an amplifier, there's another one there. They're all up and down the street on these wires. Check this out, my friend. You ever see an old phone like this? You ever see one like that? Remember these? These cordless phones? Now this goes to Harvard. Because Harvard released something called cerebral spyware, a backdoor for the brain. And did you guys extrapolate more on this? What you're talking about? Because whenever I was younger, and I used to live here. Whenever I was living here when I was younger, I'd use this phone. And I'd be on the phone with someone, and all of a sudden, someone else's phone conversation come in. It blocked out the phone call the number I dialed was supposed to be secure. I got another phone call of someone else. How'd that happen? How does that happen, my friend? Get another phone call. It's like stealing data, huh? And now, whenever that happens, is that considered like illegal wiretapping? Anything to that nature? Especially at one of these phones. You see, remember these old cordless phones? See these old cordless phones? Where are they at? The old cordless phones where you could just pick up other people's phone calls all of a sudden. You could even do it with a guitar amplifier. I'd be sitting there listening to the amplifier, not playing the guitar. Someone's phone call come through the fucking amplifier 20 years ago. With these phones. Now we got these cell phones all over the place. Harvard Medical, special spyware for the brain. Remotely intercept human brain waves. Right, Harvard? Now I got these clouds in the sky. Now I got police officers with cameras that go remotely on their chest. These little antennas. Just these little antennas. Kind of works just like, I don't know, a radio. Just like the human brain. How do these guys come up with this shit back in the day? Do you ever wonder how they demodulated signals? And all of a sudden I could just demodulate this. It's fucking amazing. Like I really want to go up here and look because all the way up and down the street, my friend. I took a walk over to the specialty transformer. You see that specialty transformer? That doesn't go off when the power got cut here. It still runs. That specialty transformer. There was a specialty transformer that blew up on Bruneau Island and McKees Rocks at Duquesne's Light Company. I can tell you all I want how that thing fucking blew up, huh? You guys still won't investigate it, will you? And guess what Sugar Daddy figured out today? Chad Hendrick figured out. Spoony412 figured out on his own. Now, since we could connect circuits and electronics, now we can do this with these little bits of technology and connect these wireless circuits, just like the cell phones. Connect them from person to person to person. I'm explaining to you how you kill people using this shit. Listen up closely. This is a great movie. You get hooked up to this, and you raise the capacitance, and you shoot it like a cell phone to someone else. And here's the other kicker. This is why some people are doing what they do. And you see all this shit in the wires around here. Now, whenever someone like myself gets hooked up, They take the circuits, run it to the wires, run it through other people, and run it back to the wires and run it back here. And then I take the brunt of it until I snap everything. And oh my God, does it go nuts. Does it go nuts? Because it just goes ding, 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 and it's just going around in a circle. And it's collecting this big ball of fucking light. Now we may have potential. What do you think? Potential. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? Sadhguru, how you doing? From India. Haven't heard from your spiritual ass lately. He's talking about electrics yet? And how them guys over there in India throw shit over the wires? Pull down a dielectric field? Any of that? Why don't you interview some of them? I know they're running current through their fucking body over there, like thousands of volts. Like Nikola Tesla used to do. Lit himself up like a fucking neon light bulb. Still can't be repeated today. Still can't be repeated. Some weather today. I woke up, and ever since I woke up from that dream last night, told you my brain was being hacked from the very beginning. That's why I had to get out of the house. Somebody's trying to steal data. Now we can steal data out of the body. Because our brain is literally a vacuum tube. Right neurology department. This fucking fence is literally an antenna. It's an antenna. I can hear sound coming from it right now. Here, check it out. The spherical object. I heard some people say spherical objects, like in sewer lines, it's like one of the safest places to be. Why do you think they say that? Why do they say that? And how do they know? How does someone know this? How does someone know what fucking spyware is? Because it's all over the news and radio and, you know, where they told us about nano weapons for 33 seconds and then stopped. So, now, when this system, whenever you kill people, you just set them up with a transformer, little nano transformer. It can be made from the body now. Harvard, where are you at? Are you plagiarizing off of fucking people in psychiatric wards? They just sit there and you steal the shit out of their brain. Just like fucking Ross and Noah Lamfrey. Now they're stuck in a cage. And they were the biggest drug dealers in Moon Township, and they're the only ones I heard of going to jail. And we have all these fucking tools for the DEA right now to use for surveillance. Because there's people coming out where we have surveillance set up and it's classified. That's what they're saying. This shit's classified. So now the DEA, you have the ability to listen to anybody and everybody. Now I'm telling you where the fuck it's at. What do you do? I am in danger. My life is in danger because of this shit. Because we have pure fucking potential building up in between circuits of the fucking human brain and body and these Kevlar lines. If you think fucking getting ultrasounded and having a vaccine pass through your body's bad, what do you think you can do on these Kevlar lines? The copper in there that's got a decibel pressure. Decibel level. What's decibel levels mean? That's amplitude. What's amplitude? What's frequency? What's frequency? Frequency is everything. As we know, organics have frequency. And more importantly, what the fuck's going through these lines? These cell phones. Okay, you see that cell phone? Now we can make speakers out of thin air, microphone coils out of thin air, and transfer this. So now you don't even have to leave your house and your computer. And it goes right out, because we know we could backfeed now through solar panels. So now it goes, there's even an antenna there too. It's like a little cell phone. And it just goes out, and wherever the cell phone signal is, like from here all the way to fucking Uranus. I can send that cell phone signal to your anus and talk to you, like almost instantly. Because I know NASA told me we were talking to people on the moon already. So, we can go past the moon, obviously, right? And the worst part about all this shit is, it's being told in another way. The stories are being told in another way. People were stealing people's stories and literally making movies out of it. And there is more than enough evidence that there's pure potential building up on these lines. More than enough. I mean, do I have to really seriously? I can't even get a good picture. Speech jamming technologies. How do they work? Like the movie I was thinking about, it's gonna include our sitting senators and presidents, and whenever they're speaking in front of the nation on camera, they just fucking literally, their eyeballs dilate, and they don't know what happened. And then I have a senator that was a doctor, says neurological problem. A doctor, a senator that was a doctor. You know who you are. You know who you are. I don't need to fucking explain it. And then all these advancing technologies. They're so advanced that we give cocaine to monkeys. Why do you think we want to give cocaine to monkeys? They're studying their brain, huh? How is this electrical signal working with this harmonic in it? It's not even a chemical, doctor. It's electric. It's water, harmonizing water. No big secret. Your body's full of it. No matter which way you look, there's no chemicals in your body. It's water. The more important part, doctor, when are you going to start reading off Harvard? Special spyware for the brain. The special spyware for the brain. Special spyware for the brain. Two antennas go back and forth with one another. Ding, 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 ding. Where's all the oscillations at? From that cell phone to that cell phone, where's the oscillation? When there's an oscillation, we're bending light. We're bending light. We have a fucking solar eclipse. And when we have a solar eclipse and we're bending light, we have different modalities, don't we? So, who was the sitting senator that said selling truth is unacceptable to Elon Musk? Is this guy fired yet? Has this guy been scrutinized by the fucking public's eye? By we the people? You're selling truth, and it's unacceptable. The sitting senator. And I got senators that are doctors and are not complimenting the work of our universities. Our gene therapies, our cloning of animals that you can pay for. As of right now, you can clone your animals. More importantly, whenever I take genes and splice them together, can I take a goat, a spider, a fucking camel, and a cat, take all their genes and put them together, you know? What happens? Doctors, you guys, senators, you guys have the ability to sign papers and murder people. Whether you like that statement or not, this is the absolute truth. And then, since you can't comprehend a lot of the shit, so it's just like a movie or talent. We're searching for talent, looking for music, looking for creativity, creative arts, language arts. Then we're going to steal it right through your little fucking cell phone here on your wall. Passively intercept, passive bypass, go right into your amplifiers, your cell phones, your TVs, your walls, the electric in your walls, and now literally through your gas lines, because there's millivolts coming through the gas lines. The water, as we all know, there's a big fucking water meter up at the Air Force. It's a huge water meter. It's huge. It sends and receives back and forth to the water company. And if I could get from the water company to the Air Force base, what do you think they can do? What do you think that is? What do you think this is? Quite possibly It's the weekend here, so worldwide church is about to start. Investments. We got investments. We got people for sale. We got games for people. We got video games now that were leaked from the Pentagon. Could you even call it a leak? Like Patrick McKinnon did to NASA. Just got in there. Just Patrick McKinnon used this phone. You guys are so fucking silly. He used this phone and hacked a NASA computer. The same way that I got into a phone call in my house. Somebody else's phone call come in my house. Same way. And we want to, this like computer interception language, they all lie. Why? Why is falsifying information, falsifying static, and data collection so important to these people in a false sense? Think. Why is this? Maybe if you're doing something wrong, like Ray Kurzweil says, you have something to hide. If you're not doing something wrong, you have nothing to hide. Like, is that considered like lay enough for you senators? Unsophisticated enough for you to comprehend? Mr. Featherman, Pennsylvania state senator, you have the power to send people to war, sign papers to murder people.